Hello friends, in this video we are going to learn measuring a space, that is perimeter and area of various geometrical figure like triangles, quadrilaterals and circles. So please watch the video till the end. I am going to explain each and every concept in English as well as in Hindi. So first of all we talk about the perimeter. What do you mean by perimeter? The perimeter of a closed figure is nothing but the total length of its boundary. Am I clear? And it is expressed in linear units like centimeter, meter, etc. Okay. When we talk about the area of a closed figure refers to the region occupied by it, and it is measured in square units like centimeter square, meter square. Okay. So, for example, if you see, let's take a triangle. Okay, triangle is there whose length is what? Let's say this length is A, B, and C. So when we talk about this length is okay, let's say the triangle is name is what? PQR. So PQ is what? A, length QR is what? B, and PR is what? C. So what is the perimeter? Perimeter is nothing but A plus B plus C. Right clear? So the path length, total length of its boundary is called as what? Perimeter. Whereas when we talk about the area, okay, so suppose consider the triangle A, B, C is a triangle. So area means what? The region occupied by the boundary. Okay, now it refers to the region occupied by it. So this is the region which is occupied right now. So this is the area. Am I clear? Okay. Next, we talk about the triangle. As you know, what is a triangle? It is a closed figure bounded by the three sides. Yes or no? So I have considered a triangle A, B, C is a triangle. Length of AC is what? B. Length of BC is what? A, and length of AB is what? C. So how do you find the perimeter of a triangle? Perimeter is what? A plus B plus C. Am I clear? Whereas when we talk about the area of this triangle, to find the area, okay, you have to consider one side, okay, AC as base and draw one perpendicular. Let's take a BD is the perpendicular. Okay, perpendicular means it will make 90-degree. Okay, on this side. So BD is what? Perpendicular. So area of a triangle formula is what? Half into base into height. So here in this case, AC length is what? Base, and BD is the height. Am I clear? Okay. Na? Right angle triangle. What is a right angle triangle? If one angle of a triangle is what? 90-degree, then it is called as right angle triangle. So this PQR is a right angle triangle. So consider this PR length has A, QR length has B, and PQ length has C. So what is the, how do we find the perimeter? Perimeter of this triangle is what? A plus B plus C. This plus this plus this. Okay. And when we talk about the area of this is what? Half into base into height. So if you consider this as a base, so this will be the height. So half into A into B. It will be what? Unit will be unit square, and perimeter will be in unit. It means if A, B, C are in centimeter, so perimeter will be in centimeter, and area will be in centimeter square. Am I clear? Now, let's discuss about the equilateral triangle. What do you mean by equilateral triangle? If all the sides of a triangle are equal. Like here I consider PQR is an equilateral triangle. Each side is what? A length. A. So perimeter is what? A plus A plus A. That is what? 3A unit. Okay, na? And how do you find the area of a equilateral triangle? Root 3 by 4 A square. Okay, root 3 times of side square is the area. And whereas height, if you want to find the height, so height is what? Root 3 by 2A. So to find the height, try to understand PQR is a triangle. You can draw one PT, which is perpendicular to this. Okay. So better you take S. I have taken here S. This point is what? S. So consider this triangle. Which triangle? PQS in this triangle. Okay. So this is H right now. So this is the hypotenuse. If it is 90-degree, so this is what? Hypotenuse. This is the adjacent. This is the opposite, or this is the opposite, or this is the hypotenuse. This is the perpendicular. Yes or no? This is 90-degree perpendicular. So this is what? adjacent, and this is the hypotenuse. What we know in Pythagoras theorem, that the hypotenuse square is equal to what? Base square plus perpendicular square. So can we write PQ square, okay, is equal to PS square, that is the perpendicular square. This is not HR, this is what perpendicular, okay, whose length I have considered as what HR. H is the length, okay. H is the length of the height, okay, height of the perpendicular, okay, now H is there, okay. So here don't get confused, this is the hypotenuse square is equal to what? Perpendicular square plus adjacent square. So we can write PQ square is equal to what? PS square plus QS square, okay na? So yes, PS square plus QS square. Here you can write QS square. Yes, so you can write QS square, this one. So PQ square, that is the hypotenuse square, is equal to QS square plus PS square or SPS square. SPS square. Okay. Now what is PQ? PQ value is what? A. So it is A square. Okay. If you draw one perpendicular, so this equilateral triangle, okay, will divide into two equal halves right now. So that is PSQ and PSR. Okay, by RHS they are congruent right now. If they are congruent means what? This side will be equal to this side. So total side is what? A. So this side will be, QS will be what? A by 2. So that's why you substitute QS is what? A by 2, and SP we have to find, that is SP square. So we can write A square is equal to, this is what? A square by 4 plus SP square. A square is equal to what? A square by 4 plus, okay, can we write this one? You move to the left hand side. A square minus A square by 4 is equal to SP square. If you solve this, you will get 4A square minus A square by 4 is equal to SP square. Or if you take the square root, so SP is equal to what? Square root of this. This is root, 3A square by 4 root over. So if you take the square root of this, so SP is what? Square root of this. Okay, 3 by 4 A square. So 3 is not a perfect square, so you can write root 3. 4 is a perfect square, so 2. A square is a perfect square, so A. So SP value is what? Root 3 by 2A. So what is SP actually? That is the height actually. Okay, so root 3 by 2A. Am I clear? Okay, next we talk about the isosceles triangle. What do you mean by isosceles triangle? A triangle whose two sides are equal. Okay, so I have considered ABC is isosceles triangle. Okay, equal sides are what? A. And this is the base is what? B I have considered. So how do you find the perimeter of this isosceles triangle? A plus B, that is what? 2A plus B. Am I clear? When we talk about the area of isosceles triangle is what? Half into base into height. So similarly we can, okay, draw one perpendicular, okay, on the side BC, and if you solve using the same thing here, this side will be equal to this side, one angle, this angle is equal to this angle, that is 90 degree. Okay, and one side is common, so they are congruent by what? RHS, right angle, hypotenuse, and one side. If they are congruent, so this is what? BP, okay, is equal to what? B by 2. Again, you apply the Pythagoras theorem in this triangle, so you will get the value of AP, that is height. Height will get half of root under 4A square minus B square. Is it clear? So that's why area of this isosceles triangle is what? Half into base into height. So base is what? B, and height we are getting is what? Half of root under 4A square minus B square. You can just glance over this one. Okay, what is the area if you solve full? Okay, B by 4 root under 4A square minus B square. Directly you can remember also. Okay, next we talk about rectangle. Okay, as you know, what is rectangle? Okay, it is a quadrilateral in which opposite sides are equal. Okay, and diagonals are also equal. Each angle is what? 90 degree. Yes or no? So consider the length of the rectangle is L and breadth is what? B. So how do you find the perimeter? What is the perimeter of a rectangle? 2 times of length plus breadth. Okay, whereas area is what? Length into breadth. Am I clear? And if you want to find the diagonal, diagonal is equal to root under L square plus B square. How can you find the diagonal? Okay, so we can apply the Pythagoras theorem in this triangle ABC. Okay, so AC is the diagonal, yes or no? So can we write AC square is equal to L square plus B square? So that is what a d square, that is diagonal square is equal to what l square plus b square. So d is what square root of l square plus b square. Am I clear? Next the square. Okay, consider a square of side A. Oh, now what is a square? A square is a quadrilateral in which all sides are equal and each angle is 90 degree. Different diagonals are also equal. So to find the perimeter, what is the formula? 4 times of A. That is 4 times of side. And what is the area of a square? A square. That is side square. Am I clear? And diagonal if you want to find it, so diagonal is what? Root 2 times of A. Okay, so same you can do ABC in this triangle. Apply the Pythagoras theorem to find the diagonal length. So d square is what? A square plus A square. Okay, so we can write d square is equal to A square plus A square. So d square is what? 2A square. So d is what? Square root of 2A square. Okay, so root 2 into A. Am I clear? Okay. Next हम बात करते हैं parallelogram का. What is a parallelogram? Okay, parallelogram is a quadrilateral in which opposite sides are parallel. Okay, na? So I have considered a parallelogram A, B, C, D. Okay, so here let's take a BC is what L, so this will be also L only, and this AB as B, so this will be also B only. Okay, what I have done now, I have drawn one perpendicular to the BC side which is extended. Okay, BC is extended till D, and I have drawn, I can take E only better. So BC is extended to E and I have drawn one perpendicular from D. Okay, am I clear? So how do you find the area of a parallelogram? Area of a parallelogram is what? Base into height. If you consider this as a base, so this will be the height. Okay, now so base is what? L and height is what? H. A small h. I have taken a small h. If you consider this as a base, so you have to draw one height. Okay, draw one perpendicular from opposite vertex. Okay, so this is the capital H. This is what? Capital H. Or you can write a small b into capital H. Is it clear? Next, rhombus. Okay, so I have considered a rhombus in which each side is what? A. Here in rhombus, what happens? All the sides are equal, but diagonals are not equal. So you can see A, B, C, D is a rhombus in which each side is what? A, and this length is what? D1. This length is what? D2. One of the property of a rhombus is there that diagonals of a rhombus perpendicularly bisect each other. They will bisect each other as well as they will bisect at a 90 degree. Okay, so they are bisecting at a 90 degree. You can see this is the D1. Okay, and this is what a D2. Okay, they are bisecting at a 90 degree. Means this part is what a, if total is D2, so this is what a D2 by 2. Okay, na? If total is D1, so what is this part? Okay, this part will be equal to this part. That is what? D1 by 2. Am I clear? So what? How do you find the perimeter? Perimeter of a rhombus is what? 4 times of sides. And what is the area? Area of a rhombus is what? Half into D1 into D2. Okay, half into D1 into D2. Okay, if you want to find the side, so again you can do same thing. Let's take these diagonals are intersecting at E. So this is D1 by 2. This is what? D2 by 2. So this I want. Okay, this side. Okay, side is what? This is what? D1 by 2 square plus D2 by 2 square is equal to A square. Can we write or not? Yes. This side square is equal to what? D1 by 2 square plus D2 by 2 square using the Pythagoras theorem. Okay, now. So here what is A? A is what? Square root of D1 by 2 plus D2 by 2 square. Yes or no? That is what? Square root of D1 by 2 square plus D2 by 2 square. I hope you are understanding this. Okay, let's learn a trapezium. Okay, as you know, trapezium what happens? In which a pair of opposite sides are parallel. So no, and other sides are what? Non-parallel. So here you can see A, B, C, D is a trapezium in which AD is parallel to BC. So let the parallel sides be what? This length, let's say it is A, and this side is what? B. Is it clear? And height I have taken from A to, okay, from vertex A on the side BC as E. Okay, so this is the height. So how do you find the perimeter? Perimeter of a trapezium, that is what? Side of sides actually. Okay, now. So you have to add. Yes or no? This plus this plus this plus this. You have to do the sum. Okay, now. And this is what a sum of actually. Sum of all sides. Or this is a sum of all sides. Is the perimeter. And what is the area? Area is what? Half into a plus b into h. Okay, means half into a and b. What are a, b? Parallel sides. So can we write here? Sum of parallel sides. Sum of parallel sides into height. Into height. This is the how we find the area of a trapezium. Okay. Next concept is what? A cyclic quadrilateral. You should understand what is a cyclic quadrilateral. Cyclic quadrilateral क्या है? अगर किसी quadrilateral के 4 vertex सर्कल पे लाई करते हैं तो ये क्या है? cyclic quadrilateral है. You can consider this a circle in which A, B, C, D are the 4 vertex of a quadrilateral which is lying on the circle. तो ये क्या हो गया हमारा cyclic quadrilateral. ठीक है? इसका लेंथ हम we can consider this as A, B, C, D are the length of the 4 sides of a cyclic quadrilateral. एक one formula is there, Brahma-Gupta formula, which is recently added in our textbooks. Okay, he was an Indian mathematician and astronaut actually, astronomer. So he found the way to find the area of a cyclic quadrilateral. इसको बोलते हैं ब्रह्मगुप्ता फॉर्मूला 598 to 668 CE before the Britishers, before the Mughals. Okay, now. So what he told, how do you find the area of a cyclic quadrilateral? This is applicable only for cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, now. So area is what? Root under S into S minus A, S minus B, S minus C into S minus D. Am I clear? What is S? S is nothing but A plus B plus C plus D by 2. What is S? A plus B plus C by 2. And area is what? Root under S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C into S minus D. In this way, we can find the area of a cyclic quadrilateral given by Brahma-Gupta. So this is also called as what? Brahma-Gupta formula. Okay. Next, Heron's formula. Okay, Heron's formula is used to find the area of a scalene triangle. Scalene triangle क्या होता है? जिसमें all the sides are unequal, different. Okay, so you can consider ABC is a scalene triangle. इसमें इसका length A है, इसका B है, इसका C है. ठीक है, ये A है, ये B है और ये C है. So Heron's formula क्या होता है? It is used to find the area of a scalene triangle. So what is the formula? Area of a scalene triangle is what? Root under S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. S क्या है? S is the semi perimeter. That is A plus B plus C by 2. A plus B plus C क्या है? That is the perimeter. So A plus B plus C by 2. Okay, that we are considering as S. It is called as what? A semi perimeter. S क्या है? Semi perimeter. ठीक है? So Heron's formula is very very important. ये आपका ब्रह्मगुप्ता फॉर्मूला जो है ना, ये रिसेंटली इट इज एडेड इन आवर 9th grade textbooks. Heron's formula was there only. Next, we talk about circle. We learn na area and perimeter of a circle. Area of a sector, how to find. Area of a segment, how to find. Yes or no? Okay. As you know, we have considered a circle of radius r. Okay, now, so what is circumference? Circumference of circle is nothing but perimeter of the circle. Okay, the boundary length of a circle is called as what? Circumference. So circumference of a circle has a formula. Circumference is equal to 2 pi r. Okay, this is pi. Pi value is how much? 22 by 7 or 3.14. Whereas the area of a circle is what? Pi r square. Pi r square. Okay, I have taken a small r, means here also you can take a small r. Pi into r square is what? Area of a circle. So area will be what? In unit will be unit square, here in unit only. Yes or no? Okay. See, if you want to understand what is pi, okay, what is pi? So pi is actually ratio of circumference to the diameter of a circle. how can we say that? See, as you know that circumference of circle is what? 2 pi r. Yes or no? Circumference I am representing as c. So c is equal to what? 2 pi r. C upon 2r. 2r you move to the left hand side. So c upon 2r is what? Pi. What is c? C is the circumference of the circle, and 2r is what? Diameter. Okay, have you seen, right? So this is what? Radius. Similarly, this is what? Here to here is what? Radius only. Okay, so this is also radius. So diameter is what? R plus r. That is what? 2r. Am I clear? So can we write what is pi? Circumference of the circle by diameter of the circle. Okay, now so pi is a ratio of circumference to the diameter. Okay, this concept, sir, you should know. If anybody asks you to define pi, what is pi? It is a ratio of circumference of the circle to the diameter. Am I clear? It is always going to be constant. Whether a circle is small, big, what is the value you are going to get? 22 by 7 or in decimal 3.14. Next, so I have considered a circle of radius r. How do you find the area of a circle? Pi r square. Area of a semicircle. Semicircle means what? Half circle is called a semicircle. So total area by 2 can rule. So pi r square by 2. Area of, you can see here this is a semicircle. Area of a quadrant of the circle. Quadrant of the circle means 1 by 4th of the circle. So area by 4 can be write. So this is area of circle by 4. So this is a diagram of quadrant of a circle. Am I clear? Quadrant of a circle. See, total angle it is making is what? 360 degree. Yes or no? Here what is angle here? 180 degree. And what is angle here? 90 degree. Quadrant will have angle 90 degree. Next, sector and segment of a circle. Try to understand, this is a new concept which is added in grade 9. So what is sector? Okay, so the portion of a circular region enclosed by the two radii. So consider a circle in which OA and OB are the radii. OA, okay, and OB are the two radii. Okay, and AB is the arc. So the portion of a circular region enclosed by the two radii and the corresponding arc. Two radii and the corresponding arc. This part you can see. Am I clear? Is called as what? A sector of a circle. So we can say OAPB is what? A sector. This is also called as minor sector. Okay, and OACB. Okay, this region. Okay, this region is called as what? A major sector. What is this? A major sector. So the shaded region you can see this is a sector. Angle AOB, this angle AOB is called as angle of a sector. Yes or no? What is minor sector? The sector containing the minor arc. The minor arc is called as what? A minor sector. And the sector, this is a sector containing the major arc ACB. This is called as what? A major sector. Yes or no? Generally for a minor sector angle is less than 180 degree, and for a major sector angle is what? More than 180 degree. That point you should remember. Am I clear? So how do you find the area of a sector actually? If you want to find the area of a sector, try to understand the formula is there. Okay, formula is what? Theta by 360 into pi r square. What is theta? Theta is the angle of the sector. How do we get this formula? If you want to understand, just focus here. See, for 360 degree, what is the area? Pi r square. Okay, when the angle is 360 degree, the area is what? Pi r square. So for 1 degree, what is the area? Pi r square by 360. Okay, na? So if the angle is theta degree, so what is the area? Theta into pi r square by 360. Am I clear? So this formula we are deriving from here only. Okay, na? So area of sector क्या है? Theta by 360 into pi r square. If you talk about area of a major sector का एरिया निकालना है तो क्या करेंगे? Area of a circle minus area of minor sector. So pi r square minus area of minor sector. Similarly, अगर area of minor sector निकालना है, if you want to find the area of minor sector, so pi r square which is the area of circle minus area of major sector. ठीक है, minor को निकालने के लिए major subtract करेंगे area of circle में से. ठीक है, चलिए नेक्स्ट हम बात करते हैं लेंथ ऑफ एन आर्क ऑफ ए सेक्टर. इसका लेंथ कैसे निकालेंगे? इसका फॉर्मूला क्या है? थीटा बाई 360 into 2 pi r. वो कैसे आया आप समझ सकते हैं. यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड. सी फॉर 360 डिग्री, है ना, when the angle is 360 degree, so what is the length of the arc? Length of the arc is what? Circumference. So what is the circumference? 2 pi r is the circumference. The length of arc is what? Circumference. So for 1 degree, what will be the circumference? That is 2 pi r by 360 degree. अगर ये एंगल कितना है? थीटा है. If it is theta degree, so it is what? Theta by 360 into 2 pi r. ठीक है, मगअप करने का जरूरत नहीं है. You can easily understand and learn. So the arc corresponding to a sector, the arc corresponding to a sector is called as arc of a sector. And if a small arc is the radius of a circle and angle of sector is theta, so length of the arc of the sector is what? L, which is theta by 360 into 2 pi r. ठीक है. So if you want to find the area of a sector in terms of length of an arc, okay, so we can, what is this formula? Half into L into r. L is what? Length of a arc into radius. Yes or no? कर सकते हैं. Okay, क्योंकि see, you can see what is the area we learnt of a sector? Area is what? 3 theta by 360 into pi r square है कि नहीं? Okay, what we can do here, we can rearrange. Can we write this as theta by 360? Okay, as it is I wrote into pi r square is there na, so pi r into r I wrote. Okay, can we multiply by 2 and divide by 2? Yes, we can do. Now you can see here this term theta by 360, okay, and 2 pi r. What is this, sir? This is what? Length of arc of a circle, right now. So this is what we can write, half will come into r, half of r into length of r. Am I clear? Like this we can do. Okay, next we will talk about the segment of a circle. Okay, segment of a circle. What is segment? The portion of a circular region, okay, enclosed by the chord. So here AB is a chord. Okay, so the portion of the circular region enclosed by a chord and the corresponding arc. This is the corresponding arc for this chord AB. So this portion is called as what? A segment. What is called as segment of a circle. So a chord divides a circle into two parts, minor segment and major segment. If the chord is passing through the center, so it will divide into two equal segments. Okay, na? So it will be called as what? A semicircle. Yes or no? So minor segment is what? It is a segment containing the minor arc. So AB is the B is the minor arc. So this is the minor segment. Okay, if you see ADB, this is a major arc. Major arc and this chord, this full will called as what? A major segment. Am I clear? So this region. Okay, you can take let's take a green color. So this is what? A major segment. This we can see. This is major segment from here till here. Okay, na? Major segment. And this is what? Minor segment, because the region or circular region enclosed by the chord and the minor arc. Minor segment, the circular region, okay, enclosed by the chord and the major arc is called as what? A major segment. Am I clear? The last we have a area of a segment. How do we find the area of segment? Okay, so let's take this O A B. Yes or no? So I want to find the area of this segment. Okay, area of this segment. So it is nothing but area of this sector minus area of this triangle. Remember this formula. So let it r be the radius of the circle and theta be the angle of the sector. Okay, now. So area of a segment is what? Area of sector minus area of a triangle. Okay. And if you want to find the area of major segment, so area of circle minus area of minor segment. Okay. So in this video, basically I covered all the important concepts related to the perimeter and area. I hope you understood these concepts. Please practice once. Like the video. If you have understood, please share with your friends and don't forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you.